is cursed. Well, you know, I hate this keeps happening to me, and I don't know why, and I don't like it. Ronald Reagan cursed the stream. He really did. Oh my god. Well, we're back now, at least. Hopefully. I hope we're back. Thoughts on the hen? Not really. I mean, it's an extremely oversimplified story about like work ethic and wealth redistribution. Like, right? Like, you can make any sort of story sound like virtuous in like the right circumstances, right? Like, or like sound correct rather. So you know, it is a story that I guess Ronald Reagan liked. Oh, you don't wanna connect at all? Okay, well, we're back in communism. Communism doesn't crash. Have you seen the first episode of the new Reagan documentary? I have not. A children's fable speaks to Reagan's intellect. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh god, how am I gonna manage this? I fucked up. Dang it, I built it too close. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's okay. I may have to build the cableway like slightly somewhere else just to make sure that I can do that. You tell me Jeff Bezos doesn't bake all the bread himself. Yeah, like that's not really. Yeah, I feel like that really sums up my issue with it. Like, if the story had included like the fact that all the animals, the fact that all the animals did boke. What English speakers in chat, please help me. What is this? Baked? Boke? If all the animals did boke the bread, oh my god, help. Mike, why? I hate these trains. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually becoming anti-train because they're in the way of my cableway. If they boke, if all the animals did boke the bread but didn't get a share of it, that's more how capitalism actually works. I like boke. I'm just gonna keep saying boke. Okay, we're getting somewhere. No. Dang it. Apparently trains are like too much, too hot to handle. Cool. No. Oh, that's the power line. That's okay. Let's delete that power line actually, and let's build a new power line that is less in the way. Okay, so we're close, but as you can see, we're not completely close, and that's because you can't. Like, you can't do this across the thing, because you can see that the lines just go too far down. So what we're going to do is, we're going to make a small island here in the middle. Just for us. Just a little touch. Look at that. Now that's beauty. Power connected everywhere. I think our citizens' needs are being met generally. How is our happiness? It's a bit wobbly, but it works. What are people complaining about? Unemployment. Well, we're about to provide ample employment. Game is not on stream. Oh my god, I'm like really stupid. Here I've been like building shit. Oh my god, holy shit. Okay, well. Okay. Welcome back. Are we producing coal? We are, at an astonishing rate too. Lovely, lovely stuff. Our workers can reach everywhere. So if I've done this correctly, let's add some personal cabins in alternating order. We can have a maximum of 32. So let's have 16. And now you can see these cabins will start going out, like slowly but surely. This one's carrying 4 workers, and they can each carry 4 workers. They can carry 4 workers each, and it just goes across the river. It drops them up here, and then they go off to work wherever they work. I'm just double checking that the stream is actually going. Oh my god. So let's see how this works. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to buy in a tiny amount of coal, but only a little bit, because sometimes if we're unlucky, we won't produce enough coal to supply both of these things. Right now we're only using the power. We're just going to be fueling the power plant, but eventually we're also going to be like potentially exporting fuel, power, and we might. Like heating takes up a lot of things too. So we might be fucked eventually. But right now I'm going to build some things for heating, so that we can actually start heating our little civilization. Just need a medium wire there. I feel like this nonsense is a little bit my fault. No, it's not. Don't worry about it. It's entirely my fault for being a clown person. So let's put them to work there, but let's have very low priority on the heating plant for now. And actually more on the processing plant. So let's speed up a little bit. Oh my god, I forgot to do a thing. I forgot to do this. But actually, we can start using our first mods. Conveyor, there we go. We can use a conveyor belt to go across the road. Like so. So if we... No, I don't want to demolish that building. If we demolish this road a little bit. If we do something like this, we should be able to have a road underneath that conveyor belt. Because they're making coal now, and the coal is being transported across the road. It's going out to underneath these things, and is eventually being like put into the storages of these individual things too. And now we are producing. We are producing heat. Let's also connect that up like so. Connect something up here. Reduce the walking distance. Like, it might not seem like a lot of people are being transported on this line for now, but like the more people who move into town, or the more people who are getting born, which is going to grow significantly, the more people are also going to like go to work, which means that there will always be more people to sort of like fill in the gaps. We're not producing a ton, but we don't really have a lot of people working in the coal or processing plant. Do we have people in the mines? We do have people in the mines. And again, like these trains will also like transport more people to work in the mines. Like this can have like almost 220 people. Cool. So let's think about this, the needs of our citizens a little bit more. Like now that we can. For example, I'm gonna build a little bit of a road network, like at the outskirts of town, just to sort of make sure that we have roads to deal with our things. Do you not have power? Unable to get food, meat, clothes. I'm guessing. Oh, they can reach almost everything except for the buildings over here. Oh, damn. Maybe we should... Yeah, let's add a small shopping center here as well. Something like so. And the idea is that then like some traffic can like move on this sort of outskirts. We can expand more like modern buildings on the outside while keeping like old town a bit preserved. Surely you have electricity. Yes, you do. Why are you so dark? Let's add a walking path here so people can walk there. One thing here, something like there. Add something here, something like that. So people can go down there. Stand this one there. Some things like that. Cool. So we okay, we added a bit of that. Happens to the best. Yeah, I mean, I know, but you know, it's still, it is a shameful thing to happen. Let's add a fire station and of course a hospital. Let's add a hospital like here, a bit more like in the center of town proper. And then, how much money do we have? I'm surprised about the amount of money we have actually. But one thing we should add, and one thing I'm gonna add like almost immediately actually, maybe right here, perhaps here. It's a bit of like in the outskirts of town, but you know. Can we put it up here perhaps? Yes, we can. We're gonna build a technical university. And the reason we want to build a technical university is because we need people who are highly educated to work some things. And if we don't have that, we're going to be basically boned. But if we have more highly educated people, then we're fine. We also need a city hall. Let's put that next to here. And let's add a pollution monitoring station just like over here by the south end of town, so we can view how much pollution comes into town. Hopefully not a lot. The more pollution comes into town, the sicker people become, and the sicker people become, the worse. Hot take, but pollution is bad. How are we doing? No workers. Great. Which I think means we should start. Yeah, we barely have any people. So let's start stealing some. Does no one live in this village? There we go. Come live in my town. There we go. In this village. Welcome to civilization. That's a church. No one lives in the church. Fucking no one lives in this village. Was it only those 4 people? Holy shit. And this village is now deserted. Sick. What we can do is we can also import people from the third world, from the Soviet bloc, or experts from the Soviet bloc, because we are like within the Soviet bloc, so that's kind of the hand we've been dealt. Don't worry about like, we don't actually have to meet the needs of like other cities. Like sure, they don't have any power, like people over here for example, they don't have anything, but the idea is that like these cities are sort of self-sustainable in sort of like an old pre-industrial thing. Click on the building. Vehicle tab! You're a genius. Hang on. What? Yeah, oh. Adults 21, children. Oh. So you can see where they live. So like no one lives here. We have a few people living here. But the idea is like, if you don't like fuck with a village, they're gonna be fine. But once you like expose them to like electricity, they're gonna have needs. Which is why I kind of prefer Multigrad, because it's like isolated from other villages, and I can like get to these villages when I have the time. Yeah. Import people. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. But we can invite people from the Soviet bloc. And again, like in the head canon of my of the thing that I have constructed for myself. Temperature too low. Oh, we need to do heating. I have, like, again, these are Moldovians coming home after the war. We are rebuilding Moldovia from the bottom to the top. Let's add a pipeline here. Where's the heating place? There it is. Now we need to build a heat exchanger. They have way more range than the power thing. I just wish there was a one good place where I could put it that would cover everything, but I don't think that'll exist. So let's put a heat exchanger here to cover like the south area of town, and then puts another one up here for the north part. And that should be good. Music just blasting. There we go for that one. I may need to have another like pumping station. And that should mean I may have to build another like pipe for them. I am running out of money. I am aware. Let's be less fancy with this one and just be very direct. Where can I? Oh! Oh my god. The highest pipes. You know what? Sure. Why not? I do need more workers though, so let's do the thing that I mentioned before. Like all of you work there, all of you work here. These two buildings now belong to this. Let's go to the border. No, we shouldn't do that yet. We need more workers. I'm surprised I haven't been forced to take it alone yet. Like I'm hella surprised about that actually. How are people doing? Alcohol addiction is low. Culture enjoyment is non-existent because there's no culture. Although to be fair, it started very low too. Sports enjoyment also very low. Happiness is going up though. So you know what? People are pretty happy. People are satiated. People are healthy. Government loyalty is really. Religion sympathy is high. Clothing quality is just shooting hell all the way hell up. Is everyone covered? Is every house covered by the shopping malls? I think so. Everyone can go shop. We have staff. We have one professor. One. Direct connection is best. Yeah, but is capitalism illegal yet? The capitalism doesn't exist here. Everything is free here in these stores. I'm not getting any rubles from selling anything to my people because it's free. I do have to export though, because right now I am importing. My economy is right now import based. I'm not producing anything. Like no export, and I am importing currently food, clothes, electronics, meat, alcohol, fuel, gravel, power, steel. Steel, as always, is like the biggest fucking expense. So once you can get a steel industry going, oh, you're set. Oil is also a good way to make money because you can just like export oil, just whole ass out. You just pump some oil, put it on a train, ship it to the Soviet Union, and they're happy with it. Is this the default map? This is the default map. I like default maps. I tried playing with the realistic version of this mod, of this map, which has like rail already on it. It has other things already on it, and I didn't like that a lot, if I'm completely honest. Let's do something like this. Da-da, dum 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 da doo doo dum dum da doo 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 doo. It's not a pretty city, but you know what? That's not why we're here. Pretty cities we can make like in these fields later when we have the time. They're all in the south is easy way to make money. I know. I've played this game before. What I usually do is I set up a big oil field here, pump it over to, well, it's here somewhere. Put it on a big train and just like ship it back and forth on a huge ass train. Make a lot of money that way. But I don't think I feel like it's a bit cheesy, and I don't want to spend the stream just setting up like a big oil pipeline. Yeah, we are playing on right here. There we are. Zoot. Pipe roller coaster. Listen, people, we're making our fun. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Well, the game, the Streamlabs telling me I've been streaming for half an hour, and that's because I am cursed. And the stream's crashed, what, twice? 3 times? That happened last Tuesday too. Okay, but we have education stuff going. We're making progress. We don't have enough people working here yet, but that's okay. I'm just gonna get more people to, can they walk to the train station? They can walk everywhere. This is a great house, actually, this house. I'm going to invite people from the third world, which, again, in the headcanon are returning Moldovan citizens. Oh hey, it's my birthday in the game. That's nice. I'm just doing this so we get a sort of population boost of workers that can sort of kickstart our economy a little bit. Because we have people working here. But what I really want though is these to be just constantly full or close to be full. And we're not quite there yet. We're getting there though. Electricity, yeah. Electricity is gonna be my first export. Cause I feel like that's the more like lore friendly. I don't know why the game doesn't have lore, but I like it. After that, I don't really know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll set up some sort of construction industry. I do have this construction office that I built and haven't done anything with yet. We might start doing some food. Food exports are usually pretty good to have. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I know there is oil, very like underneath the city, like right here. There's oil. But yeah, I finally canceled culture. Oosh, yeah, oosh. Let's where's the cinema? There we go. Yeah, we oh, there's the Kishinev Circus. It's a big old circus boy. But yeah, let's perhaps like invest in some actual cinema. Don't have electricity from it there? Damn. I need to put a substation up here, I think, because there's a lot of things that don't get power the way it should. This is such a wholesome game sometimes with this music. Da 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 da, ba da ba da ba da do do do, ba boom boom. Let's keep going with building another cinema, perhaps. What are people complaining about here? Unable to get meat? Just go to the store. Not participate in any sport. I can build some sport things for you. Oh, of course, I completely forgot to build the iconic thing that I always build in all of these cities. But this might not become my capital, so let's build like another type of just monument. Let's just build the obelisk. That's a nice little red star on top. That's nice. I'm gonna build my capital maybe somewhere else. I'm probably thinking along the southern river, the western river, eastern river, fuck. Because it's a bit bigger. This is like the starting village. I just realized we don't have any ambulances. We also don't have any fire trucks. That's fine. We have more professors now. Not enough people. Missing coal ore? Yeah, okay, we just need more people. So let's invite more people with dollars, because we're not even using dollars for anything. You can go to the cableway. And if we fill you up, we don't really need you to sort of work anywhere specific. You can kind of just go wherever you need to do. Let's buy some more cabins. We don't need to, but I feel like it looks a bit nicer when there's more of them. Look at that, that's cute. I have a very close friend who, when I showed this game to her, she is from Eastern Europe and like has grown up in like very Soviet sort of things, and I remember her like laughing when she saw the game. It's like, oh my god, looks just like home. How is happiness? Is happiness going up at all? That's population. Happiness is going up. It kind of like tapered a little bit at the end because that's when we invited more people. And as you can see, like the needs of them are always a bit lower than for everyone else. Alcohol addiction is going down. Culture enjoyment is also going down, but sports enjoyment is going up. Religion and sympathy is going down. Clothing quality is going down. That's not good. That's probably because I invited people to come hang out with me. Let's see. We can't. I want to make. See, we have no workers at all. power plant. How much coal do we have? Some coal. It's good quality coal we have here. It's just maybe we need another train. Wait, what? Is no one here waiting? Passengers and students shouldn't wait there. This is a work platform only. Well, okay, so what happens is, like, people go to university, people go to these places to work, rather than go here, because that makes more sense. So let's just put you working the train platform. You now work entirely on the cableway. Does this work? People are getting into the cableway. Oh my god. Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting 6 subs. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Holy shit. Yeah, every single sub helps, you know, pay my rent and helps me make future videos. Holy shit, thank you. Now 6 people can use my my things, my icons, my emotes. I don't know what the fuck this thing's called. Is it not working? It should be working. Oh, only workers should go here. There's nothing else here waiting for you. 45 citizens was unable to visit hospital. Well, that's because that thing. No kindergarten, too low education. Okay. City hall, I don't need that. I need kindergarten. Let's just have like a tiny kindergarten. Like here. I don't understand what these people want. I'm just gonna invite more people for the fuck of it, see if that does anything, because I feel like something is a bit weird. Everything's just acting a bit weird. I mean, we're producing coal. We have some workers in the power plant. Could use more though, and I don't understand why not. Well, at least there is more bustle and hustle. Bustle and hustle. What time is it? Okay, let's play for like 5-ish more minutes. We have like a nice start time going, and as I mentioned at the very start of the stream, I'm gonna stop being a flaky little asshole and actually just I'm gonna stick with the save. So in the future, I will keep playing on this, which means that we will eventually like reach big city levels. Previously I just keep restarting, but I will stick with this, you know, to the point where it either becomes unplayable or anything else. That's a lot of, we need more schools. You don't fit? There you go. I don't know enough Russian to know what they're singing in these songs, but I'm hoping it's something nice. At least people are getting food and stuff, so that's good. There are no professors. Let's invite some experts from the Soviet bloc in this house that is like relatively close to the university, so they should be able to like go in there to work. Yeah, there we go. Let's educate some peeps. Or until I get bored. Yeah, like something like obviously I'm not gonna play this game like forever. But I feel like whenever I do want to play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, I feel like I don't want to start over every single time that I play. Like I want to, when I stream, I feel like I want to have like a continuity going, and I feel like that's more fun. How's it looking right now? Well, still very few. Well, you know what? I'm doing my best. However, our economy, we didn't spend that much like setting all of this up actually. Like I'm surprised we could do that. We set up a basic coal industry, we set up a basic heating and power. We got basic essentials and a very basic infrastructure, which means that when we come back to this next week, hopefully, Rovia streaming Republic. We can move on to like start to begin like either setting up like an export line for some material. Maybe we'll start doing some oil extraction, or maybe some materials, something like that. It's just 25-hour stream. Holy shit. Woke up at 2 a.m. instead of 10 a.m. Oh no. So it's getting worse. No, 25-hour stream though. Holy shit. I stream for 2 hours sometimes. Like I stream for usually for 2 hours and I'm tired and knackered by the end of that. Sometimes I stream for 4 hours and I feel like my bones have exploded. 25 hours, that's commendable though. Okay, well I've saved. Let's end. Communism has ended. It is 1992. Let's raid someone fun. How's that? Twitch. Whomst is online. Whomst. I'm still planning on doing a very long stream. I've been setting it up like it's just been like I've been partially a bit distressed, partially I've been doing too many things. But okay, so quick story about the very long stream because I want to talk about it. I'm going to do a world history stream where I play all of like a bunch of games in historical sequential order. And here is the timeline of games I'm going to play from start to finish, in order that I'm going to play it. I'm going to start with Crusader Kings 2, most likely Crusader Kings 2, probably not Crusader Kings 3 because that doesn't really work with the mods that I'm going to do. That's going to transition into Europa Universalis 4. That's going to transition into Victoria 2. And that is going to transition into Hearts of Iron 4. That is then going to transition in, depending on the ideology we are in Hearts of Iron 4. If we are communist at the end of Hearts of Iron 4, am I going to? Yes, I'm going to convert the save files from one to another. So we're going to play a constant long ass game, one long game. Some of the games won't work because if we are communist by the end of Hearts of Iron 4, we are going to play Workers and Resources up until we get nuclear energy and like a decent amount of cities. Then we're going to play City Skylines until we can build the monument that lets you build like a space shuttle. and then we have finished. I will not play Stellaris. It depends on my mood. I'm expecting this to take a week. Like I'm expecting this to take like several days. I'm expecting this to take like at least a week. And it's going to be awful. That would take a year. Oh, I can play most of these games fairly quickly. But because the biggest part that's like been sabotaging me doing this right now is the fact that I can't. There's no way for me to do it because like you have to do a lot of like manual work between each save, and if that doesn't work, that delays a lot of time. So I've been like training myself on how to do it, and I've been doing it quickly. So that's what I've been trying to do. And the point is obviously that I'm going to have, and if I'm not communist, if I'm not communist by the end, I'm going straight into. If I'm not communist by the end, I'm going straight into City Skylines. If I'm fascist, I might play Wolfenstein because I've been playing a lot of Wolfenstein. So just as a complete break from the genre, I just want to kill Nazis. If I end up fascist, but I don't think I will. Yeah. And the thing is, for all of this to work, you kind of need to mod some of the games along the way. Like Victoria 2 needs some kind of mods. So I've been working on a sort of homebrew mod of HPM. So Victoria 2 is more fun. I have some mods for Europa Universalis that makes colonizing Africa more realistic. It makes like blobbing less of an issue because that happens a lot in Europa Universalis. I have a few mods for what's it called? I have a few mods for Hearts of Iron that I need to get working with the save files, because when you transfer a save file from one game to another, that is a mod. Colonizing Africa more realistic. Oh, trust me, in the game it's worse than real life, because all of Africa, the scramble of Africa happens in like the 1500s in the EU4. At least this mod gives it a few hundred years. So, and because the save files themselves are a type of mod, I've been learning in the last couple of months how to like merge mods so all of this can work, and so that all of it can work in a fun way. Because if I take over the world in Crusader Kings 2, then the game is over, then I win. And there's nothing for me to do in Europa Universalis 4, there's nothing for me to do in Victoria 2, there's nothing for me to do in Hearts of Iron 4. So I need mods to make everything more fun to watch. At the same time, I need everything to work in a quick and efficient manner, because I can't spend 4 hours trying to get a save file to work on while the stream is happening. So there's a lot of prep work for this. But when I can do it, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it for charity. I don't know what kind of charity yet. I was planning on doing for the Lebanese Red Cross after the explosion. Might still do that if there's. I might do a sort of thing like for multiple charities that there are like, it's going into like one big charity pot that then is going to be like distributed evenly among like multiple charities. Might do something like that. So that's gonna be fun. But I'm also trying to just mentally prepare myself and like make my own time for it, where I'm literally going to have to do like a week's worth of scheduling, which has to include like eating, taking showers, sleeping, and just like avoiding back pain, all of those things, right? Which is why I need to have like guests on that I can talk to keep me entertained, to keep the stream entertained when I'm sleeping. Yeah, so there's a lot of that. It's also why I'm streaming more regularly now, because I want a bit more like a streamer fan base before I start, because the worst thing in my mind that can happen is I start this thing and no one watches it after 2 days. Because I would be horrified. I would be horrified if I start doing this and like I just collapse. Obviously, I'm gonna have like an escape button that I can just press and be like, I've been doing this for 4 days. I'm in Victoria 2. Everything is awful. I feel miserable. I'm ending the stream right now. And might do something like that. But the goal would be to do a sort of mega stream. I don't know how and like Twitch acts up when you do like long sessions too, so you know no one knows how that works. But okay, let's raid someone. This is 4 days to get to Wiki 2. Optimistic. True. Let's raid Dan Arrows. Speaking of like grand strategy game, Dan Arrows is playing Hearts of Iron 4. So let's watch that. Let's all hang over there and give Dan my love, and I hope you all have a good time. And I hope you all have a lovely, lovely Thursday. I love you.